Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Leaf Lusts, and today I'm going to take you through some of my propagations and we'll see how they're doing. So I'm going to start off over here. As you can see, I've got all of my propagations in either reused candle jars or reused face creams and things like that, bottles. So I found that a really nice way of making it look pretty but also not wasting things and reusing them. So we're going to start off with this cutting. So this is a cutting from my Philodendron Micans. I made it about a week and a half ago, and we've already got some roof growth, which is really exciting. So we've got a little white root peeking out there. The two brown roots that you see coming out there are actually aerial roots. Sometimes these just like break off, which one of them is about to do there, but sometimes they actually transform and go into more useful roots. Here we have another Micans cutting. Let's see how you're doing. Yay! Oh, more roots. So that's really cool. That one's actually growing quite a lot. You can see quite a decent root system starting to go there. Here we have a wet stick. I'm not even sure what this is from. I think it's from Brazil. If that's the case, I only got it about a week ago. Nothing quite yet, but we hold out hope. And here we have another wet stick. This is actually growing a root. This is actually, I think, from a Scindapus. It could be from something else, who knows. And here we have a little Brazil cutting again. Nothing quite yet, but it is very early days. And another wet stick. And that's getting, by the looks of it, a new leaf, which is really exciting. But nothing else yet. So on to the next. In this one here, I've got a Scindapus cutting, which is doing really well. That's been in there a couple of weeks, and we've got some roots on that. I'm going to pop them there. We have another Micans cutting. Not much going on here, but I'm not really surprised because it's just unfurled this leaf for me and it's actually about to unfurl another one. So it's putting a lot of its energy into other things at the moment. And then last but not least is this, which I didn't really think about because I can't get it back out. It's a Rhaphidophora Tetrasperma, and the reason I can't get it out is because there are rudies. So I think I'm actually going to have to break the glass to get it out. Oopsie. So now we've done that one, I'm going to have a look at some of the others. So I've got another little one here, and we've got, oh my god, look, this has gone a bit mad, to be honest. This was oh my lord, this was an aerial root on, I don't even know what's going on. This is crazy. This was an aerial root on my my cans. It's managed to get really nicely tangled with something else. But look at that. That is 2 weeks worth of growth. That is crazy. So yeah, that one's definitely healthy. This is a wet stick. This is not healthy. I lost the leaf to it recently. It's actually a variegated Maranta cutting. I may actually try doing this in sphagnum moss because I'm really worried it's just going to rot. So I'm going to try that maybe in something else. But we have got a root system. That's not the issue. It just won't push out a new leaf for me, whatever I do. I think it may be past it. Here we have Tangle, another Scindapus cutting. You can see the start of a tiny little white root there, but nothing else yet. And here, after so much trying, and this, which is a rotted new leaf basically, which is gross, we finally, after many attempts, have root nubs growing, which is really cool. This is a neon Pothos. We have another wet stick here. I don't know what it's from. Pretty sure it's a Scindapus. Who knows? And nothing quite yet. And then we have another Scindapus, which is growing a really nice root there. And we have another wet stick, because I'm really into those at the moment. And it's Rhaphidophora, and we've got some new growth on the roots, which is really cool. And then we've got a couple more to show you, so bear with. Thing I've also been trying is propagating Pilea. Now these are leaves I was cutting off anyway because they started to get a bit yucky, to be honest. And you can see they started to yellow and just age, and I thought, well, waste not want lot, let's see if we can grow another plant from them. So this one doesn't seem to be doing much. This one, however, root babies, which is really cool. So we can get that growing. This one, nothing. To be honest, I think this one actually needs to go in the bin. It's feeling a little bit yucky, and the colour of that leaf ain't healthy. So we're just going to chuck that one. Leave that nice healthy one with the roots growing, and we'll leave this one because although nothing's happened yet, it may. And we'll check the others. So you can see how much I like my Aesop because I use a lot of their bottles. We have roots on that. So my hope is that I can pot all of these together and then we can get some pups through. That has got a really decent root system growing. Obviously really teeny at the moment, but definitely getting there. This little leaf here, nothing yet. Actually a bit worried that one's not getting enough water. I may need to top up the water on here. And last but not least, we've got this one, which again, nothing yet. So that is basically an update on my propagations I've got going at the moment. You will see a couple of other things behind there that they've only just gone in, or they're things that I've had arrive rooted and I just haven't had the chance to pot them up yet. So like these guys, my Brazil, and this sweetheart philodendron, or heartleaf philodendron should I say, and this little guy, which is my Verucossum. I today potted it up in some sphagnum moss. It was in water, but the bottom rotted, so I'm really hoping that this will make things better again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my propagation update, and if you want to see another one, let me know.